Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we have two major things we're going to be discussing throughout this entire video. Number one, we want to go and discuss up the Sony PlayStation 5 restocks that happened when it came to the PS Direct. So we're going to go touch on that and talk about that probably at the very start of the video. But then number two, we're going to go actually talk about some kind of sad, some kind of nostalgic, and some overall kind of not fun things to go and talk about, but I think it's somewhat overdue in regards to Sony doing some canceling of some major PlayStation things that have happened in the past. So kind of sad news, but I figured it'd be kind of enough to talk about. I saw a lot of memes up on Twitter too as well, a lot of nostalgic comments too, so if anything, I'd love to hear your thoughts on all of that down below. But if you guys are brand new, thank you guys all. I actually begged for like one sub, I think, throughout the last video, and I got like 40, so thank you guys all so much for that. If you guys are brand new, you guys are very welcome to go subscribe to the channel if you guys like, you guys ever see these videos and stuff like that. Would always love to go see you guys up on the channel, or for the PS5 giveaway we have going on too as well. If you guys want to subscribe with notifications on, we also do a lot of restock news and stuff on the channel itself. We have the Twitter and Twitch stream, a link down below, the Amazon links because it's overdue. I think we're actually gonna have a little bit of an Amazon update for our next video, so be on the lookout for that one. We have the disc and digital consoles link down below, and of course the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money, and Coinbase, if you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency, you guys go and get free Bitcoin. Those are always linked down below. So as I mentioned, we actually have some kind of sad news and overall, I guess, kind of cool. It's kind of like the double whammy. We have some good news because we did have a PS5 Direct, aka like a place to go and buy your consoles directly from Sony, and some sad news because Sony's shutting down quite a few old games, old game systems, etc. And just overall, it's just they're basically canceling up a lot of PlayStation things, which is really kind of, at least to me, kind of lame. So let's go first of all, start off with the actual restock news because I'm more of a restock channel anyway. When it comes to that stuff, we did have another PS Direct. It almost kind of feels like after every single PS Direct, it's almost like a celebration in the community. Now, not everyone gets a console, of course, as you guys always know. It's always a raffle. If you guys don't know, because you guys just randomly hear from the title or whatever. Basically, it's just you can go buy a PlayStation 5 console directly from Sony themselves. I usually try to go put a community post or a tweet out there whenever I go and do and see them. So if you guys ever want to follow, you guys can. But basically, they have a chance to go into a queue. You have a chance to go get your console, and then basically Sony will send it to you if you guys are selected and you buy it in like a 2 to 3 day period. Usually one of the best places to go get a console if you guys are still on the lookout for it. So I always recommend it. So basically, if you guys did have a chance to go get a console today from the PS Direct, leave a comment down below. I always love seeing whenever people get W's. I didn't really actually see that many W's or that many people securing their consoles from this previous PS Direct drop. I also didn't see any digitals, at least from my knowledge. I could be wrong, but I'm just letting you guys know up on that, where basically was a little bit like, I think maybe more on the slightly lower side, but we did see a few W's. You saw a few W's in the community, and also a few people tweet at me as well that they finally did go get their console. So major congratulations to you guys. If you guys did not, we are still watching the Target drop. We also made the video on how to actually go get your PlayStation 5 this week if you guys want to check it out after this video. So just have like, there's a lot of good potentials all throughout this week for you guys to actually get your consoles, whether it's the PS5 or the Xbox or whatever it is. So like I said, if you guys did get one, leave a comment down below. But now to actually get into the actual news / title of this video is that Sony, unfortunately, is actually shutting down the PlayStation. They're shutting down the PlayStation 3, the PS Vita, and also PlayStation Portable stores, and they're basically making it so that consoles are pretty much done. And now, of course, you could also still use the disc, and that's why I usually kind of myself, I have a disc PS5 over here in general, mainly because for me, I know like we don't really want to necessarily have all of our games saved up on a cloud data, because what if they ever go and take down the servers, such as how they're doing right now, like in the near future, or in the future too as well, where sometimes if you guys have a game, sometimes those game hosts go down. Like I've actually bought in games up on different websites, and I can never actually access that game ever again because the website actually went like under. Like it's just can't buy the games anymore, can't get the games anymore. I think this is going to probably happen a lot throughout those older systems, things like the Xbox 360, PS3, etc., which to me almost feels weird hearing myself say those are old consoles, because those to me don't really feel that long ago. But that's why I kind of usually prefer buying my consoles and buying my discs with disc editions, etc., and why the digital consoles may be kind of in the future if you guys are someone who likes to go back to other games. But we have a lot of news for this. Let's go dive into this itself. I would love to hear your thoughts, especially up on this one, because I personally find it really sad. I actually have to go give some Xbox some credit that they're actually going and enforcing and improving all the older games, making them run a little bit better on the systems. While it kind of seems like Sony sometimes likes to just go and get rid of the games, get rid of the old consoles, etc. So the PS3, PS Vita, and the PlayStation Portable stores aren't long for this world. According to a source familiar with the situation, verified by TheGamer, the article we're reading right now, the stores are due to be closed down from July. So we only have a few more months left of anyone who's actually using their PS3s, etc. Now, I understand it is also older software, and essentially companies sometimes do have to go and shut things down to either save up on cost, or if they're just not being used that often, but it's always still sad news to go and see whenever stuff gets a little bit outdated. Obviously, I have an official announcement planned for later on this month. The PSP, which I loved my PSP, I would love a PSP 2, and PS3 stores are to be closed on July 2nd, while the PS Vita store will stay open until August 27th, which is like 3 days before my birthday. After those dates, you will no longer be able to purchase digital copies of games or DLC for any of the Sony consoles mentioned above. The PS3 officially released in November 2006, which is... that's making me feel old, boys. I don't know. That's making me feel very old. And sold a total of 87 million units during its lifetime, which is insane to think about too as well. The console officially ended production 4 years ago after 11 successful years on the market and 3 model redesigns. The PSP also enjoyed similar success, selling around 81 million units, which I kind of feel like that almost seems like too much. I mean, maybe it's more so for overseas markets, but a lot of the kids I grew up with in middle school, high school, never really had a PSP, funny enough. A lot of my friends had PlayStation 3s though, but funny enough, I think my high school is more so focused on the Xbox 360, if anything. Notoriously, the PS Vita was a bit of a flop, which makes me sad because I love the idea of these handheld consoles, especially my Switch, but I love these old school games. Like my PSP, it was awesome. The PS Vita was a bit of a flop. Sony's second handheld was released in December 2011 and sold between 10 to 15 million units across its lifetime. Despite it being an excellent little machine, the handheld recently saw some resurgence in popularity thanks to how easy it is to turn into a portable emulator. If you own the 3 consoles, you want to go and download any specific games, now is the time. No doubt the price of physical games will jump up once the stores cease to exist. The success of the Nintendo Switch proves that there's a market for portable consoles these days, so perhaps we'll see another Sony have another shot at the handheld. We might have a Doom game. We have to talk to Monsters first, but you never know. So I kind of want to do quite a few touch-ons for this article and kind of discuss all my thoughts on this or whatever. So I do want to go and say, this is always sad news. I don't like it whenever things get canceled or get phased on out. I understand, though, from a marketing and business perspective, sometimes it's just too costly, or sometimes people just don't use it. Like you have like 3 dudes like in like, I don't know, Canada that are randomly just going and using all these consoles, and it makes sense to kind of go and get rid of the downloads, etc., and kind of move on to greener pastures, aka the PS5. But it is always a little bit of sad news, and it is also why I personally do really like getting actual disc games for myself, because then basically if I had a random game I bought 10 years ago, I could still use that in different PlayStations and also keep on using the actual game itself. But as well, one of the more major news I kind of want to touch on too as well is the PlayStation Portable. Now, I'm not sure if you guys would want to see a video on this or not. You guys can leave a comment down below if you guys made it this far. But I'd be very intrigued to go and see if also any of the leaks that are kind of popping up from the actual PlayStation Portable or new version would actually kind of hold some merit. So if you guys would like to see a video on that in the future, let me know. But I'm very down with portable gaming. Now, I don't usually go over to my friend's house and bring my Switch casually, but I like the idea more so of me like in my house, moving to my couch, moving to my bed, late night gaming. I know when Animal Crossing came out, I played a bajillion hours just kind of hanging out in my bed, just doing stuff with my actual town itself, my little island. And I love the idea of portable games. And now, especially as the software and hardware are getting more advanced, it makes it so you can actually have nice graphics when it comes to playing on these portable games, with also better battery life too as well. So I personally would love to go play some awesome PlayStation games or exclusives up in general. So if they ever make another handheld, I love it. But overall, for the main topic of the video, I'm a little bit sad, more so on the fact that it seems like, I don't know, it almost seems like an end of an era for me. Mainly because for me, I did play a lot of PlayStation 3 games. I actually loved the free online with the PlayStation 3 as well, if you guys remember that. Now you guys have to pay for everything, thanks to Xbox. Thanks, buddy. Even my Nintendo Switch, I have to. And I'm going to miss just the days of my old school times of playing on my PSP. Now, I never had a PS Vita myself, so some of my friends did. I more so had a PSP and PS3 myself in general, and the PS4. But overall, it's a little bit sad news. Like I was trending up on Twitter. I saw a lot of kind of funny memes, but also a lot of kind of somewhat gamer outrage on the fact that there were so many people kind of against Sony doing this. And also a lot of them were comparing it with the Xbox, where Xbox has been on record where they want to go and showcase up and basically make the old generation games better on their new consoles. And that's something I personally wish Sony would do more effort on as well. We do see that on occasion, and they do have a little bit of a backwards capability, but I do believe Xbox has many more generations of backwards capability than Sony does when it comes to their PlayStation 5. So a lot of this stuff kind of makes me a little bit sad because, well, you know, I want to be able to go play my old games. I want to have those old nostalgic feelings. And it is overall kind of bad news. It is kind of expected news, but it is kind of bad news because in regards, it's always sad whenever Sony goes and shuts things down and they get rid of these servers, and anyone who may just never have a chance to go download a game they really want to play, it makes it just a little bit harder. Same thing as also trying to go find the games, and even the article stated that realistically probably a lot of these games in the future are probably going to cost a little bit more money. Mainly because then, you know, you can't just buy them online. So it makes me a little bit sad. It kind of also makes me question the future of like the PS4 and other games like that in the near future, you know, 5 years from now or whatever. But overall, it does kind of stink. It makes me sad seeing some of my old high school memories, middle school memories kind of basically go away. And hopefully I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down below. If any of you guys are brand new, as I mentioned, leave a comment if you guys got a PS5 from the PS5 Restock from the PS Tourette. If you guys are also having any opinion on this at all, I always love hearing it down below. So you can read through all the comments. We will have another Amazon video later on throughout tonight. So make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on for that one. As well, leave a like if you guys enjoy these types of videos. Comment down below your thoughts. We do always have the Amazon links with the disc and digital link down below, and also with the Weeble. Sign up for Weeble, deposit $100. You guys go get free stock and free money. Coinbase, you guys go buy $100 worth of any cryptocurrency. You guys go get free Bitcoin. And thank you guys all so much for watching. I'll see you guys up in the next one.